You know how when you go to events and they give you a name tag and you always feel awkward meeting new people? I'm going to share with you 3 simple steps in 3 different environments to make it easy for you to meet new people so that you can grow your business. All right, so first of all, let's talk about events. What do you do at events? Well, here's what you don't do. I'm not a fan of walking up and saying, "Hi, I'm Rory, nice to meet you." Like, I always feel weird, and it's not wrong to do that. It's not bad to do it, but it just feels very abrupt and sharp. So let me give you the 3-part formula that works really at any event or any in-person environment anywhere you go. It's compliment, questions, and then free. Compliment, question, and free. So here's how it starts. Start with a compliment. Don't walk up and say, "Hi, my name is." Walk up and compliment somebody on something. "Hey, I love your smile. I love your hair. I love your shoes. I love your outfit." And if you can't find something honest to compliment them on, then what you should do is comment on the environment, right? Rather than introduce yourself to the person, comment on the environment. So you would say like, "Man, it's freezing in here," or "Do you have any idea what that food is?" The point is to break the ice of the conversation by not having such direct eye contact and such an abrupt opening to the relationship. So either compliment somebody on something genuinely or comment on the environment. The second thing that you should do to meet new people is you should ask questions. This is the easiest secret tip of building relationships with new people, and it takes all the pressure off of you. When you feel like you have to meet people, like you have to be somebody, you have to share something magnificent, or you have to like show up and impress people, that's going to put pressure on you, and it's also not the way to actually build relationships quickly. The way to build relationships quickly is to ask questions. Just simply ask questions. So where are you from? How did you find out about this? Have you been to this event before? Who do you know here? Did you come with somebody? How did you hear about this? And then from that question, go to the next question, to the next question, to the next question. The key to meeting people is to not be so focused on yourself, but just be focused on asking great questions. Then how does this turn into creating new business for you? Well, that's step 3, which is offer something for free. Remember the formula: compliment, questions, and free. That means offer something for free. Offer them free help, free advice, a free call. Offer them to connect them to somebody for free, a vendor, perhaps a friend of yours that might be useful for them, or a contact that you have, or send them an article, or send them a video, or send them something, right? Give them something valuable that is free. And it might just be free time with you, a free assessment, something like that. So we want to be thinking about whenever you transition from meeting somebody for the first time, usually you're asking them questions. A lot of times that will show up as them asking you questions back. But when you transition into your business, think about what can you give them for free. That's the most gradual, safe, easy, smooth way to transition into talking about your business. And this works in person at events. It can work on an airplane, right? If you're sitting next to someone on an airplane, you might feel awkward saying, "Hi, my name is so-and-so," and immediately breaking the physical barrier of shaking hands, right? Not everybody is prepared initially to make physical contact. They're also not prepared to make eye contact. So if you instead compliment them and say, "Hey, I love your shoes," or "Hey, I love that show," if they're watching something on their iPad, or comment on the situation, right? Like comment on the airline, comment on how small the plane is, comment on the tray, comment on the flight attendant, comment on the environment as a way of breaking the ice. Then ask questions, then offer something for free. That will work in any sort of in-person environment. The second place that you can really meet people, and you can follow this same 3-part process, is online, on social media. So how do you build a relationship with somebody digitally in the interwebs, on social media? Same exact formula. compliment, question, and offer something for free. So you show up and you leave a genuine compliment. Now, if you just go to somebody's profile and you comment on their post and you say, great post, they're not going to notice that. But if you write a genuine compliment as a comment on one of their posts, they're going to see it. I'm telling you, we work with some of the most famous personal brands in the world. These people have millions of followers. When you write genuine compliments, they see them. Here's a secret tip. Realize nobody ever gets tired of hearing how awesome they are. Nobody. Doesn't matter how rich, how famous, how successful. You might think, oh my gosh, everyone tells them this. I'm telling you, there's not a person in the world who ever gets sick of having other people tell them how awesome they are. So don't do this in a fake way. Do it in a genuine way. Tell them what it is about them that you love. Tell them why you follow that person. Tell them what was awesome in the video or in the thing they just shared. And by the way, the other way to compliment people online is to share their content, right? You should retweet them, or what do we call a retweet now for X? I don't know. Re-X them? I actually don't know. But you can share their post. You can send it to a friend, and they'll often see that as well. But leave a genuine compliment. Then, if and when they respond to you, ask them a question. And this is a mistake that people make, is if they ever get a response from the person, they often immediately launch into their pitch of like, hey, can I come on your podcast? Or can we go to lunch? Or they ask them for something. Don't do that. Just ask them questions about something going on in their life. The key is to ask questions and not for those questions to be about something that they can do for you. And then the third thing is, if the opportunity presents itself, offer something for free. Now, I want to say this, in the online world, where you want to build relationships is not in the comments, you want to do it in the DMs. The goal of content is to create comments. The goal of comments is to create DMs. And then once you have DMs, then you can build offline relationships and then you can get stuff done. So you don't want to do this back and forth in comments. You want to tell them, hey, you could leave a compliment publicly on their post. And then if they respond, you can say, hey, I just DM'd you a question. And then move them into the DMs, ask them questions, go back and forth. And if the opportunity presents itself for some way for you to potentially, possibly, maybe, might do business with them, do it in a way of offering them something for free. Give them free value. Don't try to sell them something. Don't try to pitch them on you. Offer something for free. If you do that, then you have a chance of building the relationship. Now, the third place that you can meet people is through referrals. Referrals, referrals, referrals. I promise you that referrals from humans to other humans is the fastest way to build your business and to build relationships. And on this one, I'm just going to give you one really quick line, one simple technique and tactic that works for asking for referrals. And it all comes down to how you tee it up. The reason why most people are terrible at asking for referrals is because they think that if they ask for referrals, they're going to come across somehow as needy or annoying or unsuccessful or weak. But in reality, you should be none of those things. People love to do business with friends. We all understand that we all prefer to do business by way of referral. So when you ask for referrals, I want you to use that line, or to use this line that I'm going to give you. And here's the transition, is you say, hey, you may not realize this, but I really only prefer to do business with friends or friends of friends. And because of that, I was wondering if you might be open-minded to introducing me to. And then you explain the kind of people that you're trying to meet. But that key transitional phrase is where the magic is. You may not realize this, but I really prefer to do business with friends or friends of friends. And so I was wondering if you might be open-minded to introducing me to people who are, and then you describe the type of people that you're looking for. If you can get past that part, if you can get past that awkwardness, that opening moment, then there's a good chance that your friends, your family, your active clients, your past clients will introduce you to people. They will refer you to people when you simply explain that's how you prefer to do business. So there you have 3 different environments: live events, social media, and referrals. If you're meeting new people for the first time, remember, compliments, questions, and offer things for free. And if you're asking for referrals, just explain that you prefer to do business with friends or friends of friends. Hey, if this video is valuable for you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and share this with somebody who you know in your life that needs some tips on meeting more people.